Let's play.
This is my audience, and I'm doing a speech on teen suicide awareness, and I think that it should be increased. There are levels of prevention: primary prevention, secondary, and tertiary. Suicide is the third leading cause of death in the world for those aged 15 to 44 years of age, according to the suicideprevention.org. You can have interventions. For the first one, an intervention implemented before there's evidence of disease or injury. The intent is to reduce or eliminate causative risk factors or risk reduction. An intervention implemented after a disease has begun, but before it is symptomatic. The intent, early identification through screening and treatment. For the tertiary prevention, the intervention implemented after a disease or injury has already been established. The intent is to stop bad things from getting worse. The suggestions, an example would be to encourage exercise and healthy eating to prevent individuals from becoming overweight. Check body mass index at every well checkup and individuals who are overweight or obese. Help obese individuals to lose weight to prevent progression to more severe consequences. Suicide victims are not weak, selfish, or cowards. They are fathers, mothers, sons, daughters, husbands, wives, brothers, sisters, cousins, grandchildren, and friends who are in pain and are missed, loved, and every day. Choose your words carefully. And please don't judge what you cannot possibly understand. There's always help, prevention, everywhere. The National Suicide Prevention Hotline number is 1-800-273-TALK. Or the website is also there, the suicidepreventionlifeline.org. According to Managing Suicidal Risk book by David A. Jobs, offers in his book a number of clinical manuals and essential tools and guidance for therapists and people of any orientation faced with challenges of assessing and treating suicidal patients. This book offers questionnaires you might be able to even use at home. It offers stories of several patients, teens, toddlers, and adults that go through suicidal thoughts or have been already tried suicide. Help them be more involved with school. Gain teens' trust by having conversations often. Pay attention to how they act in life. If they have mood changes, if they're angry, they're sad, depressed. Always pay attention to signs. It'll help you prevent suicide. It could be your child, it could be your cousin, your sister, anybody in your family, or a friend at school, or someone that you might see getting bullied at school. Tell them you can always help, that you are there when something's wrong or anything they need. Know the signs, find the words, and reach out. Let them know they're not alone. Those are the things to look for as well, such as being sad, like I said, or angry. To bring more awareness, spread flyers at schools, come up with meetings, or create a group that will help you feel more comfortable. Promote mental health practices and resources such as toolbox and newsletters. Develop life skills such as goals at school, goal settings with teens. Promote social networks, since teens do use a lot more of Facebook, Twitter. They use more messaging through phones or Snapchat, as they call it now. Create a healthy community and foster a genuine workplace to help support not just teens but everyone. Reach for websites or hotlines. Those are some signs as well. Adults should ask more questions when they seem to be when teens seem to be harming themselves. A message from me. I had a cousin who actually committed suicide. He was not heard. He was going through family problems, and his family never asked or never listened. Asking and listening could have made a difference and can make a difference. He could not have been heard. Raise the awareness that more and more teens are committing suicide because of bullying. Pay more attention to what might be happening in high school or middle school. It could be a 17-year-old. She probably didn't ask to be abused while in a relationship, and they seem to not know how to talk to anyone. Maybe a 15-year-old that didn't ask to be slammed into lockers just for no reason, for being the smartest kid in class. We the people should ask if you're okay. Anything wrong. It can help school. It can help. We can help. The world can help by extending a hand, a ear, or a voice. Thank you for your undivided attention, and this was my speech for teen suicide awareness.